Hi, I'm Erin Noel here with the World of Outlaws, and I'm here with the World of Outlaw driver Daryn Pittman, and he's going to talk to us a little bit tonight. Daryn, you were involved in a pretty bad accident at Placerville Speedway. Can you walk me through that?
Yeah, I mean, it's we were running in the back, we were struggling, we weren't having a great night anyway, and I saw somebody wrecking and didn't know who it was at the time, in front of me, and you lift and I start slowly coming down the track. You don't know who's around you, so you don't make major moves. And he was staying close to the fence, and then as I got closer, next thing I know, he started flipping down the track and turned sideways and knew I was going to hit him, kind of braced to hit him, but it just didn't think it was going to be near that violent of an impact. And it's not a fast racetrack, but it reminds you that even on our smallest places that we're going faster, and it's still dangerous. So seen video of it since. It makes a lot more sense in my own mind as to how I got hurt and why I got hurt as bad as I did. But mainly it was just kind of a scary situation for him, and I knew I was hurt instantly and had something wrong, but there was a lot of time that went by that nothing was being said about him. So I was just glad that obviously he wasn't injured any worse than he was, and both of us will obviously make full recoveries, so that's the main thing.
From where I was standing, I saw Craig Kinzer pull up, and of course he was involved a little bit in the wreck, but he pulled you out of the car. What were you thinking those final moments when you saw him?
Well, I didn't even realize it was on fire. The initial impact is what did the damage to me, and I was hurt initially. So when the car came to a rest, I just wanted to take a second to catch my breath and take my time getting out of the car, and I was trying to collect my bearings on exactly what happened and trying to take in how hard I just hit him, and because I knew it was pretty violent. So I sat there, and it all happened so fast on video, but in your head it's a lot slower. So I remember just wanting to sit in the car and seeing people come to me, but then I heard some commotion and stuff going on, and I realized something else wasn't quite right also, and looked down and realized that my left leg was on fire and the cockpit was flaming pretty good. And so my initial thoughts were, oh crap, now I got to get out fast, and I knew I was hurt. So at that time I started undoing my belts and then realized Craig was there, and I didn't even know it was Craig at the time, just knew it was somebody in a helmet, and he yanked me out pretty good, and I was very grateful for that because I needed assistance getting out. And my concern, the fire wasn't huge, that I didn't think it was going to do a lot of damage, but it was getting hot quick, and I needed to get out before it did any more damage, and I was very grateful that he was there as fast as he was, and honestly hats off to the fire crew too, because I mean, yes, where we wrecked on a small track, it was very close to them, but they were there quick, and I mean, everything got extinguished and under control as fast as you could ask for. And at the end of the day, I was just grateful that it wasn't any worse than it was.
Yes. We take a minute. You broke your collarbone. You underwent surgery last week. Can you give us any updates? How you're feeling?
I feel great. I mean, honestly, I really do. I mean, the surgery was a little bit of an elective procedure. A lot of times they do just let it heal back to itself, but my downtime was going to be a lot longer, obviously. So I elected to fly home and have surgery to put a plate and screw it back together, and the collarbone's strong now. I mean, it's not 100%, but it's in good shape. The main thing is the incision is still pretty new, being 7 days post-op, but yeah, I mean, I'm here. I feel good. I mean, I got in the car today. I mean, there's some things we've done to make it more comfortable for me, but I wouldn't be here if I didn't feel like I could race safely and race at a fairly high level. I don't know exactly what that level is going to be until I get on the racetrack, to be honest with you, but right now I'm confident that it will be close to 100%, and just fight through a little bit of discomfort and go out there and put out the effort that I feel like my team deserves, their driver should do.
Well, we're glad you're healthy and you're ready and you're here tonight, and that's Daryn Pittman on the Nights Races.